I think I can.
That's funny, Jigman.
Huh?
That's funny.
Well, guess what, Georges?
No, it's good. It's good.
It's my screen showing up to you guys.
You mean for
Don't
class
you
4?
explain too much.
Okay, I guess we should start, and then when Gesha come back, we can kick off the last class.
Go for it.
Okay. Oh, the ball pack. Then let's do the sushi first.
Okay.
다시 보기 주신 매도참 위람 님신인데 견바디 상계 신두 밑에 우알기 조큰 남다 신라 주파쇼 이랑 구루ratna 만다라 가니아타야미 상계 주당 석희 천남라 전주 바루 닥니 캬수치 다키 진년 기페 순항기 졸라 펜체 상계 주파쇼 상계 주당 석희 초남라 전주 바루 닥니 캬수치 다키 진년 기페 순항기 졸라 펜체 상계 주파쇼 상계 주당 석희 초남라 전주 바루 닥니 캬수치 다키 주년 기페 순항기 졸라 펜체 상계 주파쇼.
Yay.
Okay, welcome back to the last quiz for this term of Abhidharma. Okay, let's go back to the 18 categories. Among these 18, which are good, of good karma, which are bad, and then which are neutral? Tim smiles. I think he knows the answer. Okay, he's shaking his head. How many want it?
Oh,
Can you translate, Nick? No. Okay.
the Chinese?
No, I mean Harmony. What she say?
Oh, she said
Uh,
14 of them are neutral.
no. Okay.
And physical and exclude the things you can see and what you can hear, but I can't remember.
Don't read your notes. Okay, maybe you're not. Okay. There are
Ella
only
says 11 are neutral.
yeah. There are how about a little hint? Among the 10 physical categories, eight of them are neutral. So which two are not?
What you see and what you hear.
Yeah. So the rest of the 8 are neutral. So what about the other 10? Are they bad, good?
It depends on what's going on, doesn't it?
Yeah, they come in all 3 flavors. They can be good, they can be bad, they can be karmically neutral. Yeah, you guys are seem very excited about this.
Good.
Okay. So yeah, those who can come in all 3 flavors are the categories of visible things, sounds, and the 7 consciousnesses, and the mental objects. Just remember this because it's gonna help you with the rest of the quizzes. Okay. Second question. Among the 10 abstractable categories, physical ones, why do we say the categories of visible and audible comes in all 3 flavors, while the rest of the 8 physical categories are only neutral? By the way, these are the questions Geshe didn't explain much in details, but I'm curious why, especially why the 8 are neutral. So I want to hear you guys. What do you think?
Hmm.
Or why? Or how do you explain why these two are special? The things you can see and the sounds you hear can be all three, while the rest of them are only neutral.
Well, it couldn't be kind of like the kunshi if they weren't neutral. They couldn't be stained or perfumed.
Like for example, they're saying the smells are neutral. The smells can be really good or bad.
Right.
Anyone? It's awful quiet. It's quiet. No? Wait, Xiaopi, what do you think?
Hey,
Sorry.
Stanley, now we know how to make Dharma students quiet. We just asked them a homework question.
Abhidharma.
If you tell them to be quiet, they won't. But if you give them a homework question,
Yeah. This thing could put Xiaoping into sleep sometimes. Okay, nobody. Great. Okay, I'll review my.
Awareness.
I was digging in the self-commentary, auto commentary by Vasudeva. It says, it's funny, it says here the rest of them are neutral because they are not determinate as the result of different maturation. And this, oh, wait, they're neutral because they cannot, here, they are not determinate as good or bad. But Vasubandhu said, there's another saying which says they are neutral because they cannot, like, for example, bring the result of different maturation. But then he said this cannot be right because if that's the case, we have to say the unstained is also neutral. Does it feel right to you guys? It's not Vasubandhu, Master Vasubandhu. And then the funny thing is, in terms of what is the result of different maturation, there are so many different ideas. And in the my only school, it basically means the kunshi, but in Abhidharma, it means something else. I don't know. There's something for us to think about. And then the reason why the sound and the visible things can be all three is they, for example, they have good physical form of the vowels halo we talked about, they're good. And then the second example is the sound of lying is bad. And then there are neutral things like color and shape and the sound of water. They're neutral. Okay. But I would like to keep digging. If you guys have ideas, please let me know. I wonder if in higher school they think the rest of the eight are not neutral. They can also bring, you know, good or bad karma, something like that.
it's the farting question.
Oh, if you fart quietly without thinking much.
Yeah. No, with thinking, but without noise.
With thinking, but without knowing.
With thinking, but without noise.
Oh, without noise. Oh.
But with bad smell.
Then that could be neutral.
No way, neutral.
Wait, but according to Abhidharma, I mean. Okay, the last question. The mental functions in the categories of, so we talk about three among the 18 categories, like the mental sense power, like Geshe translated as thoughts, and then the awareness of your mind, and then the object of your mind. So among these three, we said the mental functions are put in the last one. dharma dhatu, the object of your mind. And then they all have they have all three, good and bad and neutral. Can you give some examples? Can you guys, any example? It's welcome. Any sound is welcome if you talk.
Marikpa is lung maten.
Ten.
Maripa is what? Ignorance?
Lung maten.
Neutral. Neutral.
Lumaten. Neutral. Okay, yeah, that's a big one that we were talking about. Yes. How about the word
Shame and consideration are good deeds.
good deeds? Yeah,
Those two.
they are said to accompany all the good things you've done. Any bad mental functions?
I say giving your teacher extra work after 3 classes.
Maybe that's neutral, Geshe.
You mean like a Q&A?
Maybe that's
Just
positive.
kidding.
Maybe that's positive. Okay.
Desire.
Yeah, desire is definitely bad. Oh, okay, I'll give you anyone besides word. Okay, among because we talk about it. Among the afflictions besides ignorance, is there any other neutral ones?
That's an interesting question.
A neutral affliction?
Wait, examples. Yes, besides ignorance, among the big.
I think the Abhidharma school would have a debate about anger at yourself for doing something wrong.
But that's supposed to be virtuous, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
about
yes.
the act of planting?
But, what I'm saying is the neutral one, neutral mental
Oh.
affliction, which is not besides ignorance.
Uh,
Okay, $30. I think I can do this bet.
You don't think it's the act of planting karma?
The
Which,
act
you know,
of
karma is what keeps you in the cycle of suffering.
affliction, nyomong, any
Ah.
nyomong, which is neutral. Word, do you remember?
Oh yeah, I remember. Oh no, sorry, I forgot.
Oh, you remember? Okay, please do again.
No,
What is that?
sorry. I remembered wrongly. No.
Okay. Nobody wants my money. I mean, Xiaoping's money.
How about desire?
Ani says oxymoron,
Oh, what was that, chick?
neutral mental affliction.
Desire for enlightenment?
Desire for, but that's not
Well,
nyomong.
desire is considered a mental affliction.
Right.
Wait, that's not considered a mental affliction in this category.
Yeah, because desire is when you overestimate something as having more qualities than it does. And I doubt we can overestimate the qualities of enlightenment.
Word, can you help us? Do you remember we talked about it? It's in your mind only.
Ignorance, Wuming.
I mean, excluding.
We already had that one.
Mm.
Okay, I'll review.
What is it?
Here we go. There are the last line. There are neutral mental afflictions to like ignorance, dullness, and agitation.
Oh,
Hey, Stanley, I got one.
I just
How about
okay.
getting upset in a dream?
That's neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that plants a little background.
It plants a little bad karma, I have to admit. Yeah.
yeah.
In
I understand any affliction being neutral.
look at the last line, everyone. Dullness and agitation. It's considered neutral. They are blocking but neutral.
Oh, they are
It's-
diplomat.
Yeah. It's from the my only text actually. It's not
Oh,
but it's cool.
Oh,
It-
we talked about this,
That's
Stanley.
Yeah, we were talking about it. Yes, a few hours ago. That's why I keep asking you. Okay,
Oh,
but
So
it's
you
funny
should
too.
send them.
So it basically means just dullness, for example, doesn't hurt people, but it triggers bad stuff and of bad karma. But itself is not bad karma. and it's
Hey,
not good.
Stanley, how much do you pay Word? I think I'm overpaying.
I'm not paying him.
You're not paying. Ah, man.
He don't even remember what we talked about a few hours, which is weird. 'cause
Maybe if
he-
you paid him, you would remember.
Yeah.
Okay, let's speed up. Second better word. Kadok.
Color. Color.
Yay. And then
Yip.
yip. Yip.
Xing
Yip.
Huang. Yip.
Yay. Yeah.
Xing
Yes,
Shen.
sir. Sir. Centrum.
Mental function.
In
Mental.
school.
Yeah, 星所. Okay. Okay, with the help of the Omission Human Dictionary, Mr. Smith, and his relentless spirit of trying to figure out every word, I got some Sanskrit.
Ooh.
Should I
Ah,
check?
I suggest Nick checks.
Okay. Nick, please.
You want me to do something?
Oh, yeah. Okay, check.
Yeah, we want you to wake up.
Um,
Okay, it looks okay. The last word on the first line is wrong.
Lupe.
Chaturdasha. Chaturdasha.
Chatur.
Right?
Cha.
oh,
Cha.
cha.
Which the last word?
First
Yep,
one.
it's in the first. Chaturdasha is wrong. Yeah.
Oh,
It's not
because-
chatur. It's chatur.
H.
CH. Oh, yeah.
Don't forget its simple pronunciation. I would also put comma, and period.
Oh,
The end
yes.
of each line, yeah.
And do you not separate them, Keshala? Chatur and Dasha?
You're right, Sugang. Let's split it.
Really, Kenla? But it's 14. It's one
Oh
word.
no, I'm sorry. I'll go with word. Yeah, I'll go with word.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay. We don't want to say 14.
Okay.
I think
Jiwa
I think Jihva is supposed to be reversed. Word, you want to check? And it's supposed to be Vijnana. I think it's Jihva.
Oh, so it's wrong and up top? I checked it. Jifha means tongue. It's like taste.
Oh, I thought it was HVA.
No, we checked it last night. I can recheck.
Let's look it up. I'm gonna look it up. HVA, yeah.
Oh,
It's wrong. It's wrong in the Sanskrit. It's wrong. Everybody has it wrong.
Oh, okay.
okay.
HV, not VH. Yeah.
I'll fix it later. Oh,
No,
not-
it's wrong. It's wrong in the import also.
Oh, then I cannot fix that.
Yeah, just change the H and the V around. Jihva.
H. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, and then it should be split from Vijnana. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, word. Okay. Because Geshe, they are talking about like consciousness of this.
Yeah, so I would split it because the others are all split. Vina, Gandha, Rasa, Grahna. Okay.
Mano Vijnana. Vijnana.
That's a good question. I would split it.
Oh, okay.
And I would split Jihva from Vijnana. Yeah, there you go.
So if we split Mano from Vijnana, do we split Mano from Dharma too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's it. Okay, good. Yep, I think so.
I'm just wondering why CHA for Chatur rather than CA? Why the?
Because we're talking simplified pronunciation for restaurant waiters.
Okay.
Oh, it's not
Because there is no CA in
Chatturdasa.
English. Is that
Yeah, C by itself is never cha in normal pronunciation of English. I don't think
I
so.
see. Okay.
Cat,
It become ka? Is that
not
right?
chet.
I
Well, a
see.
C by itself can be S or K in English,
Okay.
like city or I
I
don't know,
see.
cucumber.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Yay. Thank you, Stanley. Good job. I'm
Thank
glad
you.
you did the Sanskrit. Yeah.
We have
You guys are you ready, Stanley?
yes.
Did we do Sashi? I'm sorry.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
Who's checking you is Sugang. Yay.
Sure.
Dazu Chen come soon. Ki sa top me top chet su yode.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. This is not what kind of debate? It's artificial debate. He just says, take everything in the universe. Stanley is Chinese, you know. It's a false, let's take everything in the universe. There's a way of J, not J, J, Yewa, Yewa. There's a way of dividing, okay, things into included into the three realms or not included into the three realms, okay? Desire, form, and formless realm, okay? You can make a distinction about the 18 categories that some are included into the three realms and some are not, okay? Into some of the three realms. Okay, here we go. Please read, and Sugang is still checking, yay.
Dupe satok palan nikan chutja.
Chop
Oh.
get.
Forget.
Yay.
Come chet yo beche.
Yeah, this is one of the only words where you pronounce the prefix letter B, chopke. Yeah, chopke. How many of the 18 categories are found in the desire realm? Sartok means included into the desire realm. How many of the 18 are there? How many, Stanley?
All of them.
Yay. Now that's a Mayingak, right?
And means there are in the other realms and not all of them.
Yeah, in the other ones, it's going to be different. Okay. All right. Now read the next line. So gang is still checking.
Yes, I'm very interested in all these.
Suki kamla tan sukshi yote. The dream tam ro tam ne nam she tam. Check nam che nam. Che
J.
che
J.
J.
che che nam sheki kamma tokshen tam che yo beje.
Yeah, so Stanley, if you don't learn any other word or what vocabulary word I want you to learn is tok, okay? Tok means included into, or matok means not included into, okay? So it's different from the tok that means stuck in the mud, right? That's THO, right? All right, but they're related. So in the form realm, how many of the 18 categories are there? Only Chushi.
14.
Only 14. What is matok? Which ones are matok? Okay. Which ones are not included? Chi, ro, na, and che.
The smell and taste and the two consciousness of nose and tongue.
Yeah. Now I have an interesting question. Who can guess what it is? You don't have smells, you don't have taste, you don't have awareness of smells, and you don't have awareness of taste, but you still have
The sense power.
yeah, you
no.
still have a nose and a tongue. Okay. I guess it's just so you look good.
Well,
In the
realm
formless realm?
is
What?
good, right?
No, form realm, form realm.
Oh, okay.
Like you lose your desire for food, right? Mainly. So you don't have you don't need smell and taste, but I guess just for appearance sake, you still have your nose and your tongue. Okay. All right. That
They're not-
Stanley can still stick your tongue out at shopping.
but they're not active, right? It means they're not active.
Yeah,
They-
they're not doing anything. They cannot detect anything. Yeah. That's an interesting question.
Well, it's kind of
Okay,
like why
how many-
humans were born with an appendix. It doesn't do anything, but we got one.
Yeah, that's true.
They're not eating.
Okay. Now, how many of the 18 categories are in the formless realm? Here we go. So, gang,
Yes.
뚝맥, 이사, 턱배, 함순, 요대, 이탕, 칠탕, 이기, 남발, 십배, 함순, 요배주.
good. In the formless realm, this sar means in the level of the formless realm, you have only 3 categories. What are they? And learn the English vocabulary here. Yi, your thoughts. Okay, your thoughts.
Yeah.
Ch, things,
Object of your thoughts.
things, and yikinamshir, awareness of your thoughts. Okay, those 3 are there. Okay, anything in those 3 that's not in the formless realm,
Objects.
there's a famous suk, I think.
Form that you think about.
Yeah, it's called Yiki Kecheki Suk. It's called like if you close your eyes and think of an apple color. That picture, I guess it would still be included in the formal. I don't know. What do you guys think? Can a formal person close their eyes and remember an apple they used to see?
No, they don't have eyes.
No,
No, but I
mentally,
mean an apple from their past life or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I bet they can.
well,
Maybe.
otherwise, Cho wouldn't be.
Well, they
in the-
wouldn't have to close their eyes to do it.
Oh, you know what? I don't think they can because in words text they talked about if you could conceptualize form, it would kick you out of the meditation of a formless or form realm. Something like that. Formless
What does
realm.
Cho mean
Anyway,
here, then?
what's that?
What does Ch mean here? If we can't have mental objects or physical objects, what does Ch mean?
Kind
Oh,
of
that's true.
what kind of things.
Mhm. I'm just thinking the state of mind there probably can't conceptualize a form. Okay, anyway, here we go. Sumbala. Sumba is, read this little piece here, Stanley. Che,
제마 제키 gurney.
that's all. The third category here is discussing the difference between possessed and not possessed. Che means possessed or coming along with something. Mache means not possessed or not coming along. Sangye Chanju Samba Dangchepa means Buddhas along with bodhisattvas. So this is a very weird category called along with or not along with, okay? We're going to divide all the 18 categories. Some are along with and some are not along with, okay? Got it? All right. And there's 3 kinds of along with and not along with. Okay, here we go. This is Abhidharma. Yay. Oh, Chen's up second. Wait, let me get somebody else. I can't see everybody. You want to choose somebody, Stanley?
Mr. Green
Okay, let's go.
is ready. 싹, 마, 당, 체, 마체, 헛바, 단, 체, 마체, 믹바, 감, 체, 안, 체, 마체, 수, 담분이.
Yeah, we're going to discuss 3 types of possessing or not possessing, okay? First one is, do you possess or do you not possess sakpa?
Stain.
Yeah, stains, good. The second one is, do you possess or do you not possess topa without an S?
Wrong understandings.
This
Vitarka.
topa is different. This is topcha, I think.
Conception?
Vitarka.
Hmm.
Yeah. Noticing, or noting, okay? And then finally, we're going to discuss possessing or not possessing a mikpa,
Object.
an object of perception. Yeah, an object of perception. Yay! Here we go.
I can ask you.
Say again.
Okay. In English, what's the difference between noting and noticing?
They're
Is it
very
in-
similar. They're very, very similar. Noting is more general, I'd say. I prefer noting for
Okay.
topa. Yeah, I prefer noting for topa. Because noticing almost shades into chupa, which is to examine. Okay. Okay.
I see.
All right. Okay. Please read. And who's checking you?
Kramer again, Mr. Kramer.
Okay, Dr.
Yeah.
Hesum sakche sakpame, lakma namni sakcheso.
Good. 3 of the 18 include sakpa and also don't include sakpa. Okay. And then all the other rest of the 15 are always sakche. They always have impurities. Okay. 3 of the 18 categories include parts which are stained and unstained. The 15 are always stained. Okay. Here we go. Kramer's still checking. Yay.
Shetum yikche yiki namshe hesun churchin. Kyola sakche sakme ni yote. Hesun duk dokpe namden ma yingbe dukche nam sakche tang. Lamden tang dukma che yi che nam sakme yingbe.
Nice. Okay. Shechung. Shechung means that's what the verse says. Now let's find out what it means. What's the last 3 categories, Stanley? Here they are in abbreviated. They are abbreviated here. Yi, che, yikinamsi.
Yeah, the 3 thoughts and then objects and then things and then awareness of your thoughts.
First one is
Yeah,
the
awareness
mind.
of your thoughts. What's that?
The first one would be the minds, right? The mind itself, the percent, not the.
I like to call it thoughts for different reasons. There's a discussion in an Abhidharma text about the difference between yi and shepa and sem, and I'm trying to keep them separate. It's not technically true that they're all thoughts, but okay. So I would say thoughts, things, and awareness of your thoughts. Okay, let's take those 3. All right. There are contained in these 3 both sakche and sakme. Okay, some of them possess impurity and some of them are free of impurity. Okay, which is which? Which is which? Okay, you want to know the sakches? Here they are. Any duche, which is not the lamden, is sakche in these 3. What's a duche?
Something that comes together based on
Ken,
the process and
dudan ken dune chepechu. Dudan ken dune chepechu.
a thing that's put together out of its causes and conditions.
Yeah, anything produced by the coming together of causes and conditions. Gyudan ken dune chepechu. Okay. Anything that's produced. Okay, you can say producing. Now it means all changing things. It means all cause things. Everything in the universe, which is changing, if it's not the truth of the path, is impure. She likes it.
She got it. Oh no.
Okay, that's a pretty, I don't know, doesn't that feel monumental to you guys? I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Any changing thing in the universe, which is not functioning as a spiritual path, is impure. Okay.
It's that right at the beginning of the Abhidharma culture, actually, when they divide stain and unstain. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the root text.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what parts of the last three categories, meaning the parts of your main mind, are stainless, unstained? Well, here you go. The lamden and the dumachis, okay?
Path of the truth of path.
Truth of the path and dumache.
Non-produced thing.
Unproduced things.
Unproduced but existing things, okay? You have to say it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, my paycheck is unproduced, but it doesn't exist. You see what I mean? So whenever you say dumache, you have to say, I'm just kidding, okay? I have a nice paycheck. Anything which is not produced, but still exists, okay? Which is what?
Like
Namka dani gobani.
empty space and two kinds of cessation.
Yay! Okay, Ivy. So there we go. Those are the parts. The last three categories of the 18 include parts which do possess impurity and are free of impurity. This section is called possessing and not possessing, okay? And first we're treating impurities, okay? All right, what about the other 15 cons? Who was checking before?
Geshe, can I ask a small question? But
Yeah,
technically, among all the produced things, there are like, we talk about the unstained 5 hips, like morality, concentration, all those.
yeah.
They are not stained, right? Technically speaking.
They are path. They are the
Oh,
truth of the path,
including concentration.
okay? If it's functioning to help you see selflessness in your school. Yeah,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
All right.
Cool.
Okay, let's take those other 15. Raslagma means remaining 15. Okay. They are sakche.
Yeah, stained.
They have impurity because gopang imbeche. They are eliminated by gomlam.
Oh, by the path of habituation.
Habituate. Yeah. Okay. If anything which is eliminated by the path of seeing or by the path of habituation is stained. It has stains. Okay. Got it? I don't know why he said gompang and not tompang and gompang, but okay, let's leave it at that. Okay. Here we go. Now we're going to talk. Okay, we finished the question of possession, chepa, as far as impure. Now we're going to discuss chep possession with regard to noting as opposed to examining. Okay, here we go. There's going to be the actual presentation, and then we're going to have some fight with the other guys. Okay, all right. Here's the first part. Okay, please read. And who's checking you, Stanley?
Kramer again. Doesn't do his job.
Kramer, don't keep him awake.
All right, you're asking for it.
By the way, Kramer, I sent you a mazal. I don't know if you saw it.
I did see it. I'm excited
All right,
about it.
we'll figure
Thank
it out. We'll just take a long life pills or something.
You're just gonna have to teach me.
Yeah, that would be efficient. Yeah, okay. By the way, you guys are accelerating, so who knows? I think it's possible. Okay, here we go. Toktan.
Toktan.
And-
Chetam. Chepani. Number shebe kam na ying.
Ah,
Na ying. Tama sumi. Nam sumo.
Mo.
Mo.
You and your lady friend always add these R's to the end of your open vowels.
Wait.
La, not lar.
Mo, not mer.
More. That's too delicious. I'm really hungry. More. Lama namni ni ka bang.
Okay.
Here you go.
Can I go back to sleep now?
Yeah. Just don't, as long as you don't snore, that's the big trick. Okay. All right. Let's go to the commentary. And I think Kramer's checking you.
Oh, no. Okay. Jetum mixok lambo nga
Yeah.
nghe nam bar shebe kam nga pa chư chen
Apo.
nga po chư chen yung ten ki wang du ye na
Jena.
ye
Che.
che che na hop ba tang che pa tang yup ba tang
Jepa.
yup ba tang che pa yin te shen yu ki nam de sen ki tok che
Che.
ki kam yang
Che ni.
oh cheni
Nika.
cheni ka yang ki
Kye.
che
Kye.
your
Kye.
sorry your ki or do chung wei che.
Ben Kramer, the amazing thing is he just woke up. I mean, it's not like midnight or something. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Shejung, okay, Mixo Wambunga. Let's take the 5 sense powers, eyes, etc. Okay, the awareness that works through them. Okay, the awareness of what you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, and what you feel. Okay, let's take those different awarenesses. Okay, now here's an important qualifier. It took me a long time to figure it out, but I think I got it. Over a period of time, or considered in a stream. Okay, Wang Duche means considered in. Gyunden means in a stream, considered in a stream. When those consciousnesses are considered in a stream and not as single moments, okay, then we can say they possess both noting and examining. Okay, both general noticing and more particular examining. Okay, you see what I mean, Kramer? He's trying to say they possess both, but only over a period of time, because they switch between them. Okay, it's a nice qualification by Chonin Lama. Okay, okay. So over a period of time, you're going to see both noticing in a general sense, and then examining in a more particular sense with the 5 sense awarenesses. What's this example in the store, Stanley?
With this in the stores when they're playing Neil Young.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking more Jimi Hendrix.
It's like examining, noting.
Yeah,
Oh,
noting
noting.
means you stop and enjoy the song. Like you're halfway down the aisle looking for toilet paper, which is sometimes a long search in an American grocery store nowadays. And, you know, you hear the music and you stop and you listen to it. And then you say, I wonder how, what's his name is playing the bass in that song. What was his name? The bass player, anyway. Noel Redding, something like that. So you stop and examine a piece of the song or one of the pieces of the song. So topa means you notice the song in the grocery store. Chupa means you start to get into the details of one of the guys playing, okay? So both of these, both noting and examining are present with the sense powers, as we just mentioned, okay? Why? Because you can find topa, noting, and examining with each of them. Kortuchung, they happen in conjunction with each of them. But Chonin Lama makes an important qualification for $50.
Only the variable ones.
What's that mean?
Only included in the group of the mental functions that have variable objects.
But what's included?
Sleeping, regret.
No, talk and chew when they're in conjunction with the other sense powers.
Okay, I'm going to tell you the answer because I read ahead. Don't forget that noting and examining are two of the variable mental functions, along with,
Sleeping and regretting.
is it regret? Yeah, sleep and regret. Okay. Now, the point is that there's many kinds of topa and chupa, which are not the variable mental functions. They are different ones. They don't even belong in that group. Okay. So he says, listen, if you mean noting and examining as they appear in the four variable mental functions, then yes, the five awarenesses of the five senses have both. They have both over a period of time. Okay, cool. It means there's other kinds of topa. For example, we had one in whose text today?
Well, Nick had it, didn't
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had a huge one in Nick's text because we were talking about jachis and dunchis.
he? Yeah.
And those are derung in a topa. You mix them up when you have a topa. That's a totally different topa, okay? So Choni Lama's being careful. He says, if you're talking about noting and examining in the context of the four variable mental functions in the Abhidharma Kosha, yes, your eye has both, your ear has both, your nose has both, okay, etc. Okay, now question, Stanley. Do you think that the last three categories always have both?
No.
Purely mental categories. Can they have both?
Oh, sure.
I'll give you a help. I'll give you an assistance. Go back to the first subject of your class today.
The first is about what is it about?
Topa. It was about included into.
Form run, formless run.
Yeah. Okay, that's gonna give you a clue. Now,
Oh,
don't
so
forget that. Go ahead.
So the answer is they could have both, but not necessary.
Good. Yeah.
Because in the form run and formless run, you lose some of them.
Exactly. Good answer. Good answer. Hey, so we had coffee. Stanley had coffee at 8 a.m. and it's almost 9 a.m. and now finally it's having effect. Yay. Okay. Here we go. Kam tama yid. Kam tama yidan chudan. Oh yeah. Take the last three tama. Okay. Take the last three of the 18 categories, which is thoughts, things, and awareness of your thoughts. Okay. Let's take those three categories. They come in three different flavors, as Stanley already guessed. You can have both topa and chupa. What's it mean, Stanley?
You can have both noting and
Examining. Good. Or you can have topa me and chupa yu.
You can have only noting but no examining.
Opposite.
Oh, no noting, only examining.
Yeah. It means it's like a meditation state of mind where your mind is deep into the object, but you don't have a gross awareness of the object anymore. And then there's the possibility that you bang topa and chupa.
Have neither.
Yeah, you have a state of mind which is so spaced out that you don't even notice objects and you're not digging into them either. You're just spaced out. Okay. I like to call that the anesthesia level. Like you're having an operation and they give you anesthesia. Okay. And it's a high level of meditation. Okay. All right. Now, where do you get these three possibilities? We're going to discuss it right now. Please read. And
Why isn't this
what's that?
Wuxi? Why isn't it Wuxi instead of Wusum? There was no
sorry,
absence
why
of
isn't?
chuka with Tokyo.
Oh, right. There was, yeah. If you you can't have no examining and have noting. It's impossible over a period of time.
Huh.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Who's checking? Stanley, you choose somebody. I can't see everybody.
Mr. Sugenshi.
Geshe-la, isn't it time?
Uh-oh.
We
Oh, yeah.
started late.
We can go till 6 and then start the next class at 6:05.
Okay, I'm up for it. Here we go. Let's finish this last one. It's a
Yeah,
good
5
place
to
to start.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to read the last one myself. Okay, it's a little faster. Now, an example of where you have both noting and examining is everybody in the desire realm and people in the first form realm level who are Ngushi Tsamboa. That means they went past the preliminary division of the first form realm level and they got to the first half of the actual stage, which is called Ngushi Tsamboa. Ngushi means the actual stage, not the preparation stage. Tsamboa means the simple actual stage, and there's a complicated actual stage, okay? Okay, so if you're there, if you're in those three possibilities, okay? The thoughts, the awareness of the thoughts and the things, those are all both noting and examining. Okay, now if you move up in the first form realm level to the main stage, but the advanced part of the main stage. So the main stage has two parts, the advanced part and the normal part, okay? If you get to the Kippa-chen, which means the advanced part, you only have examining and you don't have noting, okay? Which means your mind is deep into the objects and it's not on a rough level anymore, okay? From the second concentration level on up through those three, the thoughts, the awareness of the thoughts and the things, and in all of the other levels, meaning 15, which is you can divide all the form and formless realm into 18 levels, 9 and 8, 17 levels, okay? All the form and formless realm sub-levels can be divided into 17. In 15 of them, you have given up both noting and examining, okay? Yay! We left everyone confused.
You're saying all the levels from this one, from the
Yeah.
ones
Yeah, on up, you have no gross mental processes, even subtle gross mental processes you don't have. Okay, you're just kind of like drugged out with opium or something. Okay, you can't notice things, you can't check things. You're just spaced out. You're alive, you're aware, but you're not checking things and you're not noticing things anymore. You're spaced out. Okay. Yeah, that's, by the way, that's the danger of the upper parts of the lion dance meditation. Okay. That's why we go to the guru. Yay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sashi Tuki Jushin Meto Cha Miram Nimshin Inde Yemam Sangye Shindu Mite Upaki Munanda Shikna Idam Guru Nanda Kapiya Daya Ewadi Sunan Yeshe Sososhin Sunan Yeshe Lejunwe Dampatuni Dopasho.
Yay, Stanley Bambu.
Another term
Awesome.
of Abhidharma. Thank you, Geshe.